The world has entered a new era of conflict, one that is fought not with traditional weapons but with digital ones. Bombs and bullets are not the only weapons. Now lines of code and sophisticated algorithms can cause just as much damage. Countries now battle in cyberspace, where the rules are constantly evolving and the stakes are incredibly high. This new battlefield is invisible, but its impact is real and can be devastating. Power grids can be shut down, causing widespread chaos. Elections can be influenced, undermining democracy. Secrets can be stolen, jeopardizing national security. Cybersecurity is no longer just a technical issue for IT departments to handle. It is a matter of national and international security, requiring coordinated efforts at the highest levels. The rules of warfare are being rewritten in the digital age, and we must keep up with these changes. Governments, businesses, and individuals must adapt to this new reality, learning to protect themselves in this digital landscape. The stakes have never been higher as our dependence on technology continues to grow. Our increasing reliance on technology has created vulnerabilities that can be exploited by malicious actors. The interconnected nature of the internet means an attack in one country can affect others instantly, spreading like wildfire. This interconnectedness makes cybersecurity a global issue, one that requires international cooperation and collaboration. No country can face this threat alone. We must work together to build a safer digital world. We must understand this new battlefield to navigate it effectively and protect our interests. It's not just about protecting data, it's about safeguarding our critical infrastructure and personal information. Ultimately, it's about protecting our way of life and ensuring a secure future for generations to come. Cybersecurity, simply put, is the practice of protecting computer systems and networks from digital attacks. It involves a range of measures designed to safeguard our digital lives. This includes our devices, software, and the vast amount of data we store online. From personal photos to sensitive business information, everything is at risk. In today's world, cybersecurity underpins almost every aspect of our lives. It is the invisible shield that protects our digital interactions and transactions. It safeguards our critical infrastructure, our financial systems, and our democratic processes. Without it, our modern society would be vulnerable to chaos. Global politics is inextricably linked with cybersecurity. Diplomatic relations often hinge on the ability to protect and secure information. Nation-states are increasingly using cyberattacks to achieve geopolitical objectives. These digital skirmishes can have real-world consequences. These attacks can take various forms. From phishing emails to sophisticated malware, the methods are constantly evolving. They can be used to disrupt critical infrastructure, steal sensitive information, or spread disinformation. The impact can be devastating. The interconnected nature of our world makes every nation vulnerable. No country is immune to the threat of cyber attacks. A cyber attack on one country can have ripple effects across the globe. The consequences can be far-reaching and unpredictable. This interconnectedness necessitates international cooperation in setting norms and laws for cyberspace. Collaboration is key to a secure digital future. The lack of clear rules of engagement in cyberspace makes this battlefield even more complex. The ambiguity can lead to unintended escalations. What constitutes an act of war in the digital realm? This question remains largely unanswered. When is a cyber attack serious enough to warrant a military response? The lines are blurred and the stakes are high. These are questions that the international community is grappling with. The answers will shape the future of global security. The impact of cyber attacks on international relations is undeniable. In today's interconnected world, the digital realm has become a new battleground where nations vie for power and influence. We've seen how these attacks can escalate tensions between countries, sometimes to the brink of conflict. The stakes are incredibly high and the consequences can be far-reaching. The 2016 US presidential election is a prime example. The alleged cyber interference not only questioned the integrity of the electoral process, but also shook the very foundation of democratic institutions. The alleged interference by Russia caused a significant diplomatic crisis. It led to a series of sanctions and countermeasures, further straining international relations. It strained relations between the two countries and fueled mistrust. The ripple effects were felt globally, affecting alliances and diplomatic engagements. The NotPetya attack in 2017 is another example of how cyber attacks can have global consequences. This attack was not just a localized incident, it had a domino effect on the global economy. This ransomware attack, attributed to Russia, targeted Ukrainian businesses but quickly spread worldwide. It highlighted the vulnerabilities in our interconnected systems. It caused billions of dollars in damage, disrupting businesses and highlighting the interconnected nature of our digital world. The economic impact was profound, affecting industries far beyond the initial targets. Cyber espionage is another area where international relations are being tested. The covert nature of these operations makes them particularly insidious. Countries routinely engage in cyber espionage to gain a strategic advantage. These activities are often shrouded in secrecy, making it difficult to attribute attacks and hold perpetrators accountable. The theft of intellectual property, military secrets, and diplomatic communications is rampant. These breaches can compromise national security and economic stability. Such activities erode trust between countries and can have significant economic and security implications. The long-term effects can be devastating, leading to a cycle of retaliation and further cyber conflicts. These examples demonstrate that cyber attacks are not just technical events, they are complex, multifaceted issues that require comprehensive strategies to address. They are political acts with real-world consequences. The decisions made in response to these attacks can shape the future of international relations. They can influence elections, cripple economies, and even push nations towards conflict. The potential for escalation is always present, making it a critical area of focus for policymakers. The international community must address these challenges collectively and decisively. Only through cooperation and shared understanding can we hope to mitigate the risks and build a more secure digital future.